Hey guys, it's Sinem and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me, doing a bronzed golden skin look with bronzed eyes and an orange lip. And I hope you guys enjoy. I'm also going to be doing my hair as well. So let's just jump straight into it. So first I'm using the CATKIN Cosmetics Gorgeous Glow Glossy Primer Serum. This I raved about in my last video and it is amazing. It's just a dewy, glowy product base to work with. I just absolutely love this stuff. Makes your skin look so healthy and juicy. Then I'm going in with the M.A.C Cosmetics Hyper Real Glow in Gold Effects. They don't make this anymore, but it is exactly like the strobe cream in Gold Light. This one's just a little more liquidy, and as you can see, it just gives you the most beautiful golden glow to the skin, and it just looks so illuminating and radiant. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Illamasqua Beyond Foundation. This is such a great skin-like sheer foundation, but still gives good coverage. And I really like this one. I think not many people know about it, and it's definitely worth checking out. Just really love how it makes my skin look like skin. For concealer, I have not used this one in a long time. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Retouch Concealer, and I'm using this to basically conceal my under eyes and a little bit around my nose as well, just because there's a little bit of redness there. So I'm just going to be blending that out with a sponge, and I always like to use my sponge dry. I just feel like this ensures the product actually melts into my skin and it doesn't take away too much product, because when your sponge is wet, it like soaks up way too much. For powder, I'm going to go into a glowy setting powder. This one is the E.L.F. Halo Glow Setting Powder in Light. It just gives you a very light diffusing effect underneath the eyes, but still sets your concealer in place as well. Almost has a little bit of a pearl to it, but you can't really see the shimmer anyway. And yeah, it's just better than using like a super matte powder, so I do love this one. Next for bronzer, I'm going into the E.L.F. Putty Bronzer in Tan Lines. I literally tried this out in my last video as well and fell in love with it, so I wanted to use it again just for a cream bronzer and sculpt out my cheeks, give myself, you know, just that warm bronzed look as if I've been in the sun, even though I haven't. And yeah, it just really warms up my complexion, but it's so sheer as well, so I can just build it, and I love how it melts into the skin. I think this is such a great cream bronzer. It's such an affordable one. If you're looking for a good cream bronzer, definitely check these ones out. They are new from E.L.F. Next, I'm going into the CATKIN Cosmetics Moonlight Bronzer. This one is in dark brown. This one was my first time using CATKIN Cosmetics, and I'm going to be using this to basically add even more of a bronzed effect and contour my cheekbones, but also just set that cream bronzer in place. And I really like this one. I just swirled all the colours together and it gave me a beautiful warm bronzed shade, which I really liked. And it went on really smooth, went on really creamy. So I'm just applying that on the areas where I did apply the cream bronzer. For blush, I'm going into the M.A.C blush in Peaches. This is a very bright peach blush, so I did take a more fluffier brush to kind of just diffuse it out. Otherwise, if you use a dense brush, it's going to be too intense. So I'm just lightly, as you can see, buffing this over my cheeks, and it's just a really pretty peach shade. If you love peach blushes, you will absolutely love this one. Next, I'm going into the CATKIN Cosmetics Moonlight Highlighter, and can I just say the packaging is to die for on these products. It is amazing packaging. It's so like luxe and just really pretty. So this is actually a putty highlighter. I thought it was going to be a powder highlight, but it's exactly like the Stila Heaven's Hue highlighters, where it's just that putty formula. So when you do press your finger into it, it is creamy and it does leave a dent. So yeah, this is not a powder highlighter. It is a creamy putty highlighter, which I absolutely loved because it just looked really creamy on the skin. It just blended into the skin, melted into the skin, and it just doesn't give off that powdery look. I think this might be my new favorite. It's a beautiful warm white gold as well. For eyes, I'm going into the Paint Pot in Indianwood from M.A.C. This is a bronze golden eyeshadow base. They no longer make this, I think, and this is actually my first time using this shade because I have a lot of M.A.C stuff I haven't even used yet. So I'm just using this as my eyeshadow base. For eyeshadow today, I'm going into the CATKIN Cosmetics Autumn Moonlight eyeshadow palette. If this palette doesn't, like, I don't know, just doesn't scream autumn to you, I don't know what will. I know we're in summer, but I really wanted to use it more for those kinds of warm tones because I feel like it just goes for summer. Of course, you can use this palette in autumn as well. And again, packaging is beautiful. So I'm just first taking that kind of light transition shade, buffing that in the crease and just diffusing it outwards. Next, I'm going into this matte cream and just applying that on my brow bone. I didn't want a shimmery highlight. I wanted to keep the brow bone nice and soft, but still give it a pop. Now I'm going into that kind of warm orange. As you can see, this is perfect for summer. I'm just rocking that in the crease with the same brush and just concentrating this more into the crease and not taking it out too much. And also taking the kind of rusty orange, that one is just going on my outer V and diffusing it outwards. And I wanted to add this because it adds more orange into the look, and that's what I wanted to go for this summer look. I wanted it to be all orangey and golden and bronzed. I'm taking with my finger the bronze shimmery eyeshadow now. Unfortunately, this wasn't that shimmery. It was more of a satin. So I do wet my brush and try again. And it still wasn't as shimmery as I thought it would be. But it actually worked out because I'm going to go in with a super bright orange lip. And I didn't want the eyes to be too sparkly anyway. So I feel like it worked in the end. It just gave my eyes a little bit of a glow without it being too glittery. Next, taking the kind of purple and the rusty orange and mixing the two because the purple by itself is too purple and the orange by itself won't show up as eyeliner. So I mix the two to create kind of like a burnt umber orange brick shade and just apply that on the top lash line to add a little bit of definition at the root of my lashes. And I just mixed a few shades in the palette, the bronze and the light brown transition shade, and just applying that on my lower lashes. For mascara, I'm going into the CATKIN Cosmetics Volume and Definition Mascara. This one's such a great one. It was my first time trying this out, and it does have a nice little curve to it, as you can see. So it really just pulls up all the lashes, gives them a nice boost of volume, curls them and lengthens them, and I really liked it. It's a great everyday mascara. I definitely need to try it out more, but I did like it on my first impressions. So I'm just applying that to the top and bottom lashes. For lip liner, I'm going into the Kylie Cosmetics Dirty Peach Lip Liner, and I'm just applying this basically to, line my lips. And I wanted to go in with a more neutral orange lip liner because if I went in with a super bright one, I don't know, I just feel like it would be too much. And then for lipstick, I'm going into the E.L.F. Cosmetics Srsly Satin Lipstick in Persimmon. This I've been dying to try. It is a bright, vibrant orange. It is straight up orange. As you can see, I absolutely love this shade, and it is a satin finish, so it's not too matte and not too shiny. And that is pretty much it for the look. I absolutely love how glowy and golden and bronzed it is. Love the pop of orange on the lips. Let me know what you guys think. You definitely can add lashes to this look. I feel like maybe it needed lashes, but I still love how it turned out. And last but not least, for the spray, I'm going into the Iconic London Prep Set Glow Mist and just spritzing my face. This is a bronzy, glowy setting mist as well. So it's just going to add a little bit more of that dewy finish to my skin. And it does have a little bit of those bronze flecks in there as well. For hair, I'm going into the Liberex Professional Heated Hair Straightening Brush. This is my first time using it, and I absolutely love this stuff. When I used it, I absolutely loved it. It does come with two different heads as well. And this basically, you just turn on, wait for it to heat up, and it is a hair straightener, but it also brushes your hair as well. So make sure your hair is dry when you're using this, and I basically just comb through my entire hair. And as I'm combing through it, it's also detangling the knots but also straightening my hair. It is amazing. So this is such a quick and easy way to brush out your hair and also have it straightened. So it's a 2-in-1. You know, you don't need to go in and brush your hair and then go in with a straightener. This does both of them in one. You can never get it dead straight, but I didn't want to go for like a super dead straight look anyway. I wanted my hair to be kind of wavy towards the ends, so I do like to just flatten out and straighten the top mostly. I think not only does this make doing your hair easy and straightening it, but it also does have 7 temperature levels as well. So you can go as hot as you want to get it really, really straight, or as low as you want. If you just want a little bit of, you know, kind of like a waviness, you can do that as well. Also has a safety protection on it as well, which is great. And the comb is wider as well. So what that means is it's going to reduce hair breakage as well. And it's not going to give off this frizzy look like a lot of hair straighteners can do. I will leave a link down below to check them out. You can find them on Amazon. They also sent me this 2-in-1 body hair trimmer, so you can use this on the bikini area and I think on other parts as well. Just wanted to give this one a brief mention. Of course, I can't show how to use it. This one's a great one as well. They have a bunch of products, so I'll leave a link down below. And that is my get ready with me doing my makeup and hair. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna let you guys go now, and I will speak to you guys all in my next video.